What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, and today, y'all, I want to discuss college football and the game. Not talking about real life college football, really talking about the game. And I was thinking today, what is keeping NCAA 14 from being backwards compatible? One thing that came to mind, and I know people are going to argue and say, is well, because EA doesn't have the license anymore. Yeah, but I guess when I hear that, I'm thinking they don't have the license to make a future game. They had the license to make that game. It's already been made. All the payouts have been done for it. So they technically could still, or in my mind, could technically still sell the game. Not necessarily as new, or they could sell it in the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store. They can make it backwards compatible. I don't see why that would keep them because they paid for the licensing to make that particular game. Because I, I don't know, y'all. It's just to me, it seems so simple, and I know it's not that simple. And I began to question, does EA even care about its players? Because let's be honest, if you look in Madden 18, you go into Madden Ultimate Team, you can play not a full game, but you can play as the Texas Longhorns. They have the stadium down to a T. You can play as the Texas Longhorns against Oregon. Now I'm looking at that and I'm playing it. There's no players that are really on Texas's roster. Oregon's head coach is actually black, which is real life. But I was like, and I didn't hear anybody say anything about this isn't really Texas, this isn't their players. I don't know who's running the portion of EA that decides what games to make and put out for the people, but listen to me closely. The community doesn't care if we have generic rosters in a college football game. All we want is a college football game. That is not too much to ask. I don't We don't care if it doesn't have NCAA on it. I don't care. I believe that EA can make a college football game with completely generic rosters, just like they did in Madden, and keep the money between them and the schools. Don't worry about paying the players. Guess what? When you put Team Builder in the game, in previous NCAA renditions, when you put Team Builder in there were generic rosters. EA can do this. They can do this. And if EA can't, 2K, hey, I heard y'all was struggling. That's why y'all doing virtual currency. I promise you, 2K, if you make a college football game, man, you're going to dig yourself out of a hole. Because there's millions of people that would love to buy a college football game. I'm just being real. And that's what I'm saying. We don't care about virtual currency. I mean, not virtual currency. We don't care about that, 2K. So we don't care about real life rosters, because here's what's going to happen. And it almost upsets me because EA had the perfect blueprint to a football game. Because in NCAA 14, you had community downloads for the rosters. And to this day, September 29, 2017, if I put in college football, I could download the rosters for right now in college football. Not only that, but in about, let's say you start a dynasty with Alabama, 5 years, you're going to have a completely difference that aren't in the game in real life anyway. That's said to those people that's like, no, I want to play with the real players. In 5 years, guess what? They're not going to be in the game. You see what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Like, so to me, and the fact that EA put this inside of Madden and Ultimate Team this year is kind of upsetting. I know they did it for the authenticity of the long shot, and they were very gracious. And the University of Texas and Oregon, I'm clapping my hands to you because at least you making an effort. I hope that you get all the publicity, all the positive feedback, all the recruits that you want to get. Because y'all two are giving something back to us that's really was taken unfairly from us, I just feel that way, y'all. I don't understand. It's so simple. You just make a college football game with generic rosters. Those universities, guess what? If you're giving them money and you're saying, hey, we're making a game, we're not putting real life players in it, we're not putting their height, their weight. Heck, don't even put their jersey number in there. Give them a different jersey number. Change their skin color up. You can make it completely generic, EA. You can do that. And y'all still have the blueprint to make this game. How I know that? Well, because you got it inside of Madden with Texas and Oregon. Go to these universities and pay them to be in this game, and they'll be in this game. I mean, I know, and it's tough right now because with NCAA basketball, they're going through this FBI investigation and things like that. But these schools not going to turn away money. If the reason that we don't have the game is because of player likeness, wouldn't it make sense just to take player likeness out the game? EA, I don't listen to me, EA Sports. Whoever is at the top, Rex, Mr. White, Clint Oldenburg, I don't know who it is that you somebody get this message to the higher ups. We don't care about having real life rosters in a college football game. We will buy it and we will create our own rosters. And guess what? If you don't want to create your own roster, don't buy the game. But I guarantee you, if you came out with a college football game, it would be the highest selling game in EA Sports history. Hands down, my opinion. Because that's the thing. If the players was the one that's keeping the game away, just make generic rosters. Because that's the reason the schools pulled out because they didn't want no part of the lawsuit from NCAA. So if you say, hey guys, look at what we did with Texas and Oregon inside of Madden, there's no negative feedback, there's nothing but positive feedback for it, there's money to be made, let's hop in here and let's do this, and you paying the money for DLC in the game, I will pay for it. I will pay for it. As will a lot of people. As will a lot of people. And then you can throw your little Ultimate Team stuff in there with previous players, Legends editions and stuff like that to make the Ultimate Team stuff too. You can do all of that. I don't know, man. Simple. And um I really would just wish that somebody from EA would let us know where are we looking at, because you've got a huge fan base that's waiting and wanting a college football game. And I'm not talking about IMV, y'all, because IMV is 2 to 3 years out. EA Sports could do a college football game next year. They could. EA, listen to your fans, man. Y'all a business, y'all about money. Why are you leaving millions sitting on the table? That's all I got. That's all I got. Till next time, and God bless.